Alright guys, this is going to be a video about this Obeanuf's heavy-duty LP. And just to be honest with you, right now, I'm not really impressed with the stuff, and I'm going to explain why. And then I'm going to do a live demo on here with a leather product, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I've seen a couple reviews online of this stuff, and one of them was AZ Guy on Fire, and the other guy was named Knife Tex. And it seemed to work fine for these guys when they use it on leather, and I thought, you know what? I'll give this a try because my gun belt is getting older. It's got a lot of wear on it. The leather's getting dry. I'm sure that that it'll do something for me. So let me tell you the first thing that I didn't really like about this stuff. Now, the belt needed a few coats, which that's fine, because I did all that, but if any of you have ever used this stuff, let me know if I did anything wrong. I went by the directions, I heated everything up. The belt, you know, kept taking it in, and I kept putting more on. And pretty much put it on until it wasn't soaking in. And then what happened was, when it dried, it left a white residue all over the belt, which can still be seen. Now, bear in mind, this was over a week ago, probably 2 weeks ago, that I used this stuff on here. And the residue was sticky, a little bit tacky, and it was leaving marks on my clothing. Like when you sit down, how the crotch of your pants kind of folds up like this and hits the belt. There was smudges on my pants, and I'm like, what did that come from? And then I realized it was from sitting down and it having touched the belt, okay? So other parts of my clothing was getting residue from the Obeanufs on here. Now, on the positive side, the leather does feel much better. I did both sides. This side was almost like a dry, like a cowhide, unfinished type leather. And this side seems to be pretty well. But it was just a tacky residue and it leaving stuff on my clothes. So if you guys think I did anything wrong there, and you've used this product before, let me know in the comments. Now, that wasn't the thing that really made me unimpressed with this stuff. What I really disliked was, see these Doc Martens here? I wanted to use this stuff on there. I didn't care if it discolored, that's fine. Couldn't care less, which that didn't happen. But what did happen is, this has been about 2 weeks ago, and you're going to see some like hair and dust on here, hair from the dogs, because this stuff absolutely never soaked in on me. Not while I was putting it on, not after. See all this right here? There's residue I could wipe off with my finger 2 weeks later. And I did not go heavy. This was one pretty good, it was a pretty good amount, but one coat. But it wasn't like I put it on, you know, I didn't cake it on there, okay? It never, look up here. If you can see the shine, I could still wipe that with my finger and get residue off there of the Obeanufs. Look back here. So somebody tell me, are these Doc Martens not leather, or I don't know. They should be. So I don't know what's going on here. This was what really you know, had me discouraged with the product. Right here you can see there's like a little puddle of it sitting right there, all the way across the shoe. It just didn't soak in. I even put a heat gun to the shoes, on a powerful heat gun on low after this was done, and it still did not soak in or do anything to them. So you can see it still, you can still see it on there. It looks wet. 2 weeks. So that's why I'm not impressed with the product. So I'm going to give it another go on film, because I don't want to trash the product because maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not going to trash it. I'm not going to, you know, say don't use it, because I've seen it work for some guys. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put it on this, I know this is high quality leather. This is a badge holder. Okay, it's got a magnetic closure right here. You can put this in a pocket or on a belt, put a chain around it. This is really high quality leather, and I'll kind of give you a close-up there. I'm not sure if my lighting's perfect, guys. This is my first time doing a tabletop with my new iPhone 6 Plus. So hopefully everything's working out there. let's go ahead and I'm going to heat this up. I've had this Obeanuf's on the register. And let's see, I got to be careful with this heat gun though. I don't want to ruin this. I'm going to go ahead and get this warm on the front. Keep my finger there because I don't want to ruin this. Just going to kind of, that way I know how much heat's hitting it. I don't want to go too far. I'm going to go ahead and go back and forth to both sides. Kind of heat that up a little bit. Go back here. Warm to the touch. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go for this and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to start right here. Okay, this stuff is nice and, you know, soft. See, I don't know if you can see that. It just, maybe it'll soak up here in a second, I'm hoping. But it just, on those Doc Martens, it went on like this and it just never did anything. Still there. So, I mean, it's going on pretty smooth. Doesn't seem bad right now. I'm just going to do this one coat because I want to make sure that it doesn't, you know, turn white on me or get sticky. You know, I just want to see how this will work and, you know, let this one coat thoroughly cure until I get another one. Because I literally watch guys on YouTube like AZ Dad on Fire and Knife Techs. I literally watch these guys do a boot. And I seen the boots looked like they were brand new when they used this stuff. And it looked like it was drying right up. Like they would do the toe of the boot and then do the side of the boot. And before they were done with the side, the toe looked dry to the touch. See how this stuff is kind of glossy, greasy looking? So, I don't know. I mean, it looks good. It definitely looks good. But as of right now, it's still just kind of wet. So I'll have to see how this turns out. Put a little bit of heat on it. Just going to give her a little bit. Looks like it seems to be like maybe dried up a little bit maybe. I didn't go real heavy, guys, at all. So that's what I'm not understanding about this stuff. See, now this... Well, let's just say there will be residue on this. There might be residue left on this. And I was hoping that that wouldn't happen. See, it just... I don't know. I've seen people do boots and it just seemed to dry right up. And this is kind of doing like the... Doc Martens. Alright guys, well, that's what it's got for right now. That's about as far as I'm going to be able to go. I can't sit here and let it dry in front of the camera all day, but that's where the badge holder's at as of right now, so hoping for the for the best with this. All right, guys, let me know what you think. If I did something wrong, please feel free to comment and tell me what that was, because I really would like to get good results from this, and I'm not going to criticize it until I figure out if it was me or if it was the product that that's having the trouble. All right, guys, until next time, this is H4T, and I am out.